What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. The first thing we're going to look at today for a little bit of time is me selling a hell of a lot of bronze items. The bronze pack method right now is fantastic. Today we've got a scream card, icon purchase, some divisions gameplay, some bronze pack method, and then we're going to go live afterwards and just give you an account overview, the plans for the rest of this week based on rewards. And maybe some more bronze packs live, because I get a lot of people ask me quite often, hey NepentheZ, what do you keep from bronze packs? What do you sell from bronze packs? So we'll do maybe 10 or 20 bronze packs, and I'll show you what I would personally keep, what I would personally sell, and where we would go from there. With that being said, guys, if you could drop a thumbs up, it would be very much appreciated. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. In the last video, I talked a lot about something irrelevant, which tends to happen in a lot of videos. But I had a lot of really good comments that from 2 videos ago that I really wanted to keep in my mind because they were good discussion topics, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. So the first comment was from Benny Lautenschlager. What a great name. He says, hey Nep, do you think it's better to get Pogba or grind a bit more and get like the baby version of Vieira, Hullet or Petit? I think you should do both. I think at the point where you can afford Pogba, buy Pogba, use Pogba and continue to save up for Vieira, Hullet or Petit, whichever one you prefer. Based on those 3 players, it's my opinion that Vieira will probably be the best defensive midfielder, Hullet will be the best outside midfielder, and Petit is probably one that you don't want to go for. On PlayStation right now, which is obviously the console that I use, Hullet is about 1.2 million. And as I say, he would be so good as an outside mid. 5-star weak foot, only the 3-star skill moves, but everything about him is really well rounded. You could put, maybe like an artist on him, makes him a 92 centre mid. Great stuff. Vieira, however, I would set up, of course, as a CDM, not as an outside centre mid. So he would be getting a shadow card placed on him, and that makes him a 92 CDM. 99 interceptions, 99 stand tackle and slide tackle, 91 strength, 93 aggression, 93 pace, 92 composure. Just generally speaking, an insane card. And then Petit, I don't think I'd go for Petit. There's too many cards that are very similar to his CDM 88 rated cards that are equally as good but way cheaper, in my opinion personally. So as you see, I bought actually quite a lot of 83s and 84s that you will see sold at some stage or another. They're on the market right now. You can see them all getting sold. I bought a lot of these dudes in anticipation for the Scream Team SBC. Most of the 83s and 84s that I bought didn't go up in value because they weren't necessary for the SBC. So I've still got a load of 83s and 84s that are cheap and sat on my trade pile. But I did complete the Ultimate Scream SBC. I did want to do it just because it would have been nice to get something great to use this weekend league, even as a super sub. For the kind of like 12 to 15,000 coins that it cost me. I was more than happy to sacrifice that. As I said so many times, I'm not going to be investing lots in every SBC this year, specifically the ones that you get untradeable players for. But this one, I felt like what you get out of the Ultimate Scream is I'll get for, like I say, let's say even worst case scenario, 15,000 coins we paid for this, right? So for 15,000 coins, we've got a Cuadrado, who off the bat is an 83 rated player, which is great. Second of all, his upgraded card, let me go and get it actually, his upgraded card goes to, so he gets a boost from an 82 to an 83, his upgraded card goes to an 89 with 93 pace, 82 shooting, 90 dribbling. He'll be a really good super sub. So I'm excited, I'm happy to get him. One of the other reasons why I did this is because to buy Cuadrado right now, he's an 82,000 coin player. He's one of the most expensive ones I could have got, and I might be able to use him somewhere down the line in an SBC that requires a Scream card for the price of 15,000. I also went and bought Schmeichel there, as you can see, guys, for 250,000. I had well over 500,000 coins in the club from all the sales of the bronze items and some gold cards and stuff that I'd invested in. And I bought Schmeichel not as an investment per se, but definitely because I thought 250,000 coins for him was way cheap. And on PlayStation right now, his lowest bin is 275. So already I could sell him and make about 12,000 coins profit. But I'm going to wait until Thursday to see if there's a new Prime Icons that requires an icon, and then my Schmeichel will go up in price. Or number 2, if his price goes up towards 300, 310k, I might just sell him, make 40k profit, and be happy with that, because it will get me closer to Patrick Vieira, who I want to purchase at some stage in the next week or so. Chappers88 says, hi Nep, I have 5 Scream cards in my trade pile and I was wondering if I should sell or wait to the possible SBCs. By the way, love the content, keep up the good work. I mean, right now, like the price of these guys is all over the place. You know, I bought a Peter Crouch for 27,000 coins, and he was the cheapest at the time by 3k. I thought that was a good deal. He then went down to 22,000 coins, and now he's back up at 24,000 coins. I don't know what's to come. What EA have done so far, though, is they've released SBCs every single day. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. This is Tuesday's video. It's not 6 PM yet, so I don't know if they've released one yet or not. But they've released SBCs every single day, and they've yet to release one where you're required to use a Screamer card, and they may well do so. You know, last year we had the 3 position change guys, Mario Gaspar, Douglas Costa, and Dimitri Payet, and you required Screamer cards for those SBCs. If they do something similar to that at some stage throughout this week, maybe on Thursday, maybe on Friday, it could be a good investment. Worst case scenario, when the cards get boosted this weekend, they'll probably inflate marginally in price. You'll be able to sell them and at least make some money back, if anything at all. But yeah, I think for now, I'd say just hold on until the weekend. And if there hasn't been an SBC by the weekend that requires the Scream cards that heavily inflates them, just sell them because their cards are boosted so dramatically. That would be my personal opinion. Dylan Hoyle says, hey Nep, I was wondering what you think about having a Team of the Week manager every week when the new Team of the Week comes out. EA could choose a manager that their team has done very well. Example, if Liverpool Manchester United 5-0, then Jurgen Klopp could get a Team of the Week manager. The manager card gives a special boost like +2 chemistry to players from Liverpool, and it continues on. But yeah, I understand the concept. Something I've lobbied for since probably like FIFA 14, actually. I think in-form managers would be fantastic that just give +2 chemistry instead of +1 chemistry under the same rules and regulations that we currently have. So this guy's got Pep Guardiola. He's Spanish with the English Manager League. If that was in form, instead of giving +1 to Spain, he'd give +2 to Spain. And instead of giving +1 to England, he'd give +2 to England. Perfect. Why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Such an easy thing to implement for EA. And it would open up the realms of squad building possibilities because, for example, it's easy to get players on 8 chemistry in this game. Like, for example, I've got Al Sommer in my squad. Last year I had Team of the Season Al Sommer and Team of the Season Caraba. And if I put them at left wing and striker together with no other links, they would both get 8 chemistry with the right manager and full loyalty. But with an inform manager, they would both get 9 chemistry. And I would... You know, I was happy to use them on 8 chemistry anyway, but on 9 chemistry, that wouldn't even make a difference in my opinion. You know, it makes such a minimal difference. You lose 9 points on 9 chemistry instead of up to the, you know, maximum of 9 points, a total in game stats on 9 instead of 10. I don't like that's great. You know what I mean? That is great. I don't think it would be a negative effect to the game, but it's, as I say, it's something that's been mentioned and talked about many times, and it's something that EA have never done, which means one of few things. Number one, they don't have the resources to complete this. They don't have the will or desire to do something that isn't in keeping with how they view and see FIFA Ultimate Team moving forwards. Or number three, they consider it to be something that would be detrimental to the game. So those are kind of the options that will come about with the informed managers. But I personally like the idea, and I think it would be a good addition to the game. Enrico Di Tofano says, hey Nep, do you get 15k pack every time you win Division 1? And is it tradable? By the way, keep up the good work. Love from Ireland. Well, thank you for the kind words, dude. You get 15,000 coins for winning Division 1. So if you spent those coins on a 15k pack, then effectively, yes, you can get a 15k pack for winning Division 1. And yes, it would be tradable because you'd be paying for it with the coins that you earned from Division 1. In terms of online, there's no pack rewards. In terms of offline Division 1, to the best of my knowledge, rewards a 15k untradeable pack. But that's offline Division 1. And to complete that and to win that, you need to get 30 points from the 10 games, which means you need to play and win 10 consecutive games for an untradeable 15k pack in Division 1 against Legendary and Ultimate difficulty. it's not efficient to do that. And that's true even for divisions in general. They're not efficient to play anymore for cost value. You know, the only reason why you would play divisions is to either complete daily objectives or weekly objectives, or to test out new teams and formations, because there's nowhere else to do that really. But yeah, divisions in general, dudes, they're just not efficient. You know, like I say, to play 10 games against the AI, you're looking at somewhere around 3 hours, give or take. You know, you can actually get an AI game done in like 15 minutes. So you can do 4 per hour. So you're looking at best case scenario of 2.5 hours, adding an extra 30 minutes for the stuff between games, adding contracts, fitness, swapping teams, etc., etc. So you're looking at 3 hours for a 15k pack. That's 5k an hour. You know what will give you more than 5k an hour? Bronze packs. Bronze pack method is so much more beneficial in that sense that you'd be better putting your time into bronze packs or into daily knockout tournament or into learning the market than you would be to play offline divisions. And the same is true for online. You know, in online Division 1, to win the title, it gives you 15,000 coins. But to win the title, you have to get 7 wins, 2 draws, and a loss, or 8 wins, 2 losses, or 8 wins, no losses, or whatever. So you're looking at 8 games. So you're looking at least 2 hours of online gameplay. It takes longer to complete the online games because of the cutscenes, etc., than it does the offline games. So you're looking at least 2 hours to complete a Division 1 run where you're not even guaranteed 15k. You might hold the division and get 7.5k, or lose, you know, get relegated and get even less. But let's say you win the division every time. 15,000 coins for 10 games. It's just not efficient. You're giving yourself a boost of 1,500 coins per game, which is why the divisions game mode is dying right now, is because it's more beneficial to play the 4 squad battles games per day and then the extras in the weekend to get yourself to Elite 3, Elite 2 or Elite 1 than it is to play divisions run. You get more coins per game on average. So for example, Elite 1 you get 40,000 coins just straight off the bat, plus that's over the course of 45 games. But if you don't even have to play all 45 games to get Elite 1. You could probably play, if you play it on Legendary, 32 to 35 games to get Elite 1. And you get 40,000 coins. So you already, for getting to Elite 1 on squad battles, specifically if you can play at the top level, you're going to get more than 1,000 coins per game on average when the coins are awarded at the end of Monday. And then you also get the 2 mega packs. So it's considerably more efficient to play squad battles than it is to play seasons right now. And that means that there's no one playing seasons. These games that you're watching me playing seasons now, it took me sometimes 3 or 4 minutes just to find a game. Then if the game has bad connection, I back out. And sometimes the opponent will just back out anyway. At times I was taking like 8, 10, 12 minutes just to get into one game of Seasons FIFA. Whereas I could have just gone and played a Squad Battles game without having to wait because they're just constantly there. So I think EA really need to rethink Seasons rewards, personally, because they're not doing a good job with them right now. Luis Messian says, cheeky question, do you notice a difference in difficulty levels in Foot Champs on Xbox compared to PS? How long have we got? 2 minutes. Bottom line is yes, I do, but we're only 3 weeks in, so I'd say give people time to adjust to the game and get their better teams and their best teams, and we'll revisit this question in, say, a month or 2 months' time. But on first instinct, the general quality of player that I'm playing on PlayStation is considerably less than the general quality of player I was playing on Xbox. That doesn't necessarily mean PlayStation players are easier. What the problem is that there's such a smaller pool of players on Xbox, but a bigger pool of top 100, Gfinity and pro players on Xbox, that when I personally got to a level where the games got tough, you know, when I started getting 27, 28 wins with a few games left, I was coming up against incredible players, you know. Oh God, another pro. Oh God, another Gfinity player. Oh God, another, you know, top 100 consistent player. Oh God, another viewer that I know is insane. I would do that a lot on Xbox. But on PlayStation, when I got to that high level, because there's such a vast pool of players, there was less chance for me to get matched up against someone who was a pro, a top 100 player, or a Gfinity level player, because there are not only are there considerably less of those on the platform, there are considerably more general players on the platform. So what it does is it opens up a pool of players that might be easier to play if you get lucky in matchmaking. So as I say, I do want to revisit that question. The other 2 questions I don't have time for, unfortunately. But yeah, I do want to revisit that question because now that I've hit Elite 1 in Foot Champs, week 3 of a Road to Glory, I've hit Elite 1. And I find that to be amazing for me personally. For my skill set, for my skill level, I think that was a great achievement this early on in FIFA. The task remains to be seen as to whether or not we can continue to hit the high elite standards. Not necessarily Elite 1 every weekend, but 30 to 32 wins minimum every weekend going forwards. If I can start hitting that, I'd say, you know what? Maybe we're in a situation where it's considerably easier on PlayStation. But if that was a fluke one-off weekend and I go back to 27 or 28 wins next weekend and I struggle and I have a tough time with the gameplay and stuff, I might sit there and say, no, I just got exceptionally lucky during matchmaking during that time. This, guys, is going to be the end of the post-com section. We're going to go live now. We're going to have a look at the account, open some bronze packs, show you what I've got sitting around and how close, which is close, we are to picking up Patrick Vieira for this weekend league. So, yeah, as I say, guys, this is going to be the end of the post-com section. Let's go live. All right, guys, welcome back. Let's have a look at my trade pile at the time being. Another load of bronze. Look at this. Look at this. All of them. Every single one of them. All of them pulled in 400 coin bronze packs. Even him. 1,800 coins. They're all pulled in these 400 coin bronze packs. Easy coins. I'm getting rid of some of these golds that I've got. So as you can see here, I did invest in a fair few golds. Not crazy prices or anything. Like most of them I packed, but really they're bought for 900. He's currently, I'm probably getting for like 12. I could probably sell him for 1,200. And this player and some of the other guys on the trade pile, I don't know if I should just sell them and get some money back. Like Mustafi, I picked up for 2,000 coins on this Mustafi, and he's currently, was he 3.5k? Or maybe. Yeah, I'll take, you know what, I'll take 3.5ks for Mustafis. I bought, most of my Mustafis I picked up for 2 to 2.5k. 2.6k there. I'll take 1,000 coins profit. I do feel like they will go up in price again, but I also feel like they might come down in price before they go up to the level where I would be super happy selling them. So I'm happy to take the coins per card. But last night Mustafi wasn't selling for huge amounts, so I'm very, very happy to be able to get 3.5k for each Mustafi. I've said Mustafi about 93 million times already, and look at my coin total, guys, just going up. Going up. But some of these cards, so this guy didn't sell. He's got a 300 coin bid on him there. 2k minimum, 1.4 there. So let me list him up for 600 coins. He's a right mid, which isn't ideal, which is why he's not worth as much. This guy, let's drop him down to 850. All of this stuff from bronze pack. So I bought Bender. Obviously I bought quite a few Scream cards, and hopefully they'll go up in price to the point where I'll at least get my money back off of those at some stage or another during this weekend. Have I got any more? No, so I've got no more, what's his name? No more, what is his name? Mustafi. Jeez, I said his name about a million times. But look at this. So this Consigli didn't even sell on open bid for 700 coins. And this Tonelli didn't even sell for 650. And I'm in a predicament with these kind of cards. Because first and foremost, I don't want to clog my trade pile up with something that's quite irrelevant, right? And, you know, Tonelli, for example, he might eventually be key, paramount to an SBC where his price goes up to 3, 4, 5k. But in the meantime, he's taking up a slot on my trade pile where I could invest in something more efficient to make more money. So I tried to sell him off. I tried to get like 700-800 coins per card. And the same with Consigli. Is an 82 rated. I'm almost certain that Consigli at one stage or another is going to be worth a considerable amount of coins. But when? That's the problem. I bought these Snidelings for 1,000. Okay, so somebody's shifting coins on this one. Or no, he's a centre mid instead of a CDM. That's fair enough. So he got bought for 2.4. So will I get 2.4? You know what? I'll sell for. Let me list them up 2.3. I'll sell my Snidelings for 2.3 because of what I bought them for. Let me list all these up. 2.3. They might not go immediately for 2.3. It might take you know, like that one that we just seen, go to the end. But I've made double profit on these cards. I bought them all for, how much is Horn going for? I bought them all for 1,000 coins. So Horn is now 3.5 as well. I'll take 1,000 coins profit on Horns as well. I actually use Horn and he's very good. Lopez doesn't even look like Lopez is more than, let's say, 1,800 coins. I'll list him up 2,000 and we'll see if he goes. I'll list Kagwa up 2,000 as well. Kagwa, I'm surprised Kagwa didn't go really high. No, see, Kagwa's just not even worth listing up. It's just not worth it at all. Davy Klaassen here, less than 2,000 coins. As an 82 rated Premier League player, I find that remarkable how cheap he is. Those Mustafis all went for 3.5k though, so very happy with that. The Horns will list up for 3.5 as well. And it's only 1,000 coins per card, right? But it was relatively risk-free investment. You know, I bought enough cards where I've actually made 30 to 40, maybe even 50,000 coins in total off of this. And I'm totally happy with that. That guy that got bought for 2.4, that Schneiderlin that got bought for 2.4, must have been a lazy buyer, essentially. Let's drop this. Let's list all the 83s up at like 2k and see if we can get some lazy buyers. Not the Kagwas though, because it does seem like Kagwa is not a very demanded player at all. Savic, has he got any value? Probably not. Less than 2,000 coins for him too. I'll hang on to him. We'll pop Lopez up. And like I say, you know, I bought Lopez, an 83 rated goalkeeper for 900 coins. As I say, I'm pretty certain that these goalkeepers might be worth considerably more at one stage or another. And even Rulli, I bought him for 900. I could get like 1,400 coins for Rulli, 500 coins a card. Is it worth keeping them on the trade pile, or is it worth just getting rid of them? I don't know. I don't know what the answer is there. But in terms of the account, guys, so obviously I picked up this Schmeichel for 250k, and he's currently at like 275 or so. At least that was what it was before. So there's 290s, 280s there. Oh yeah, damn. Wow, we're at like 37th minute. There's nothing less than like 280 something. 283 is the cheapest bin so far. There's a 285 there. There's a 280 there, but that's only been up for 7 minutes. So that'll probably get snapped up. And this one as well, 274. So I bought it for 250. So at 274, I've already made decent profit. And this price should probably rise and rise and rise until Thursday, where I might hopefully sell him at 310, 320 and make a nice amount of profit. Let's say we get 310 for him after tax. We'll get around 300,000 coins off of him. That'll put us up to 600,000 coins. On top of that, I've got the Screamer card investments that I'm going to get rid of when the time is right. And we should get at least 20,000 coins back a card off of that. So there's 80,000 coins there. Hopefully more. That'll put us up to 680,000 coins. Plus the stuff that we've got on the trade pile. Not including these Schneiderlins and stuff, but the other Screamers. That'll put us up to 700,000 coins, 720, 740. So we're looking at 760. Let's say 800,000 with all the other crap that we've got. 800,000 coins with ease we'll be able to get to when I decide to cash out on Thursday. After that, of course, we have our Foot Champs Elite 1 rewards to come. So that'll put me up to 925,000, I believe. Give or take, right? Give or take, 925,000. Because we've got Elite 1, so it's 125,000 coins. We also get the 2 100k packs. Even if there's bang average stuff in there, we'll be able to generate 40 to 50,000 coins. That'll put us so close to 1 million coins. With more bronze pack method and the marquee matchups that are due to come out today at 6, we could actually be on a point where Patrick Vieira is picked up this Thursday, which would be super sick. Let's go for Patrick Vieira's 86. That would be so sick if we could pick this Vieira up. So look at that, he's 1.078. So we'd need a little extra. Don't get me wrong, I could easily generate 100,000 coins by selling consumables. I've got like 20 fitness cards that I'll be able to get around 10, 12,000 coins for in total. I've got a whole bunch of healing cards, training cards that I won't be selling. I can sell position modifiers. Like some of these position modifiers have good value. Let's have a look at the cam to CM, how much value this has. Yeah, so a couple of thousand coins for that. Centre forward to striker, I'm sure has at least a 5 to 800 coin value. Maybe 500 coins there, so we've got a couple of thousand coins there. Like, there's so many coins in this account. Left wing, one of these was really expensive, wasn't it? I think I sold them all for 1,000 coins each. Right wing back to right back, is that expensive? No, not even. But yeah, we've got stuff available. You know, when we look at fitness, as I say, I've got 16 fitness cards. Got loads of healing cards, like loads. Look at that, 30 of these. Now these only go for say 400 coins. 300 coins open bid there. Let's actually add that to transfer targets, and let's go and try and find like the lowest bin. So 700. So there you go, 400 coins. So we could sell these all at 400 coins. So there's another 12,000 coins just in the bronze all healing cards. So we'll be able to get to Patrick Vieira by Thursday, pretty much no problem at all. The issue that I'm going to be having is, guys, that might wind some people up, is that if it's a bad team of the week this week, I'm not going to open my 3-player inform packs, because I want to make the most out of those packs, right? I want to make sure that we get the best out of them. And if I was say 40, 50k away from Vieira and had nothing else left to sell, ooh, see this guy, this is why bronze pack method works. Look at this. So we paid 400 coins for this pack. This guy would sell for 700 coins. So we've already made 300 coins profit. We get 2 contracts if we wanted them, and 2 fitness cards, which is great. And 2 more players that if you didn't already have, you could store in the club. And if you do have them, you check their price. Does this guy sell? I mean, yes, I will get 200 coins for this guy too. So that's another 200 coins. And then does this guy sell? Let's have a look. No, there's too many of him. So we get ourselves 69 coins from discard and pack. So you remember when I was saying to you guys earlier on in the video that it's more efficient to open bronze packs than it is to play divisions right now, and it's more efficient to play squad battles than it is to play divisions right now? This is exactly why. There is so much on offer in terms of content this year that so many bronze players have such high value that it's just easy to make profit. So, okay, I'd be able to sell this contract for 200 over time. It might take a long time, but it would sell. But we won't even count this. Let's say we've got these 3 items that we'll send to the club. Let's say we don't even make profit off this pack. This guy's going to have some value, right? A French centre-back from the Belgian league. He doesn't have any value right now. That's crazy. I actually thought he'd be worth a fair bit. This might be one of those bronze packs that we don't make any money out of. Oh, no, we get 200 coins for him. So we get 200 coins for that player. We stored a player in the club that will eventually be worth something, and we got 55 coins back. So worst case scenario, we lost 100 coins off of that pack. But we already made like 400 or 500 coins off of the first pack, and we got some free consumables. Very happy. So that's exactly how I deal with bronze packs. So if you've got like nothing in your club, so these 2 items I'd keep because they're just contracts for you for free. The upper body will sell, probably 300 coins, maybe 250. So there's nothing. There's no 300 bins right now. So yeah, I'll list this up 300. So we'll get 300 coins back for that. The training cards you can keep and use. Goalkeeping ones I wouldn't keep because you only have 1 goalkeeper per team. You end up with way too many training cards, right? But the player ones, keep them, use them. Use them in squad battles, use them in weekend league, use them where you want to. These 2 players, unless they're relevant to SBCs, they won't sell, and they're not relevant to SBCs right now, but this guy might sell. Spanish from the Championship and from Leeds, he could have a 200 to 300 coin value. That's exactly what he has, 200 coins. So now that the upper body sold and Gomez are sold, we've made 100 coins profit, 56 off of the discard. We've got some contracts and a training item for free. And then tell me, if grinding divisions, let's say you're not even good enough for Division 1, let's say you're only good enough for Division 4, what's better for you? Grinding divisions or grinding bronze packs? Okay, you want to play the game, you want to enjoy the game, you build a team for a reason, you want to actually use it. But I personally think that in terms of coin making efficiency, look at this guy, look at him. We get a nice, let's list this Colombian left mid, Toralvo for 500 coins. Couple more free contracts, a free coach, a free training item again, which will send, let me check these Colombian league players as well, just in case. So that guy's not worth anything. And this guy, centre back, maybe. 2.2k there, 1.3k, 1.2k, 1k lowest bin so far. There's a lot of him on the market, and they're not there's nothing. There was 950 there. What I want to go is like go up a fair few pages. I think we'll get 300-400 coins for this guy. Yeah. So I'm actually gonna list this guy for 500 and see if he sells. And then that was then what, 2 500 coin players out of that pack. Just again, profit on profit on profit. Free consumables, coins profit, and potentially players that that you can store for future use. Now, this is an interesting pack because this guy could be worth a crap ton. 1,000 coins, 700 coins, 300 coins, no. We'll still get 200 coins for him though because he's useful in an SBC. This guy is from Lincoln, which is a team that's used in an SBC right now, but because he's a goalkeeper, he probably isn't worth anything. No, he's not. That's a shame. If that guy was a centre mid, he would have been worth about 8k. But you can see my coin total, guys, it's just going up. Or at least it's not going down. We're still on 305 for the total value here, which is pretty awesome. We'll open a Russian League left back. This will be the last pack that we'll open. 350 there, no bins, 200. So we'll store this guy until he's relevant. This guy might be the only relevant player in the whole club. 1.6, 1.1, 950, 1,000, 750. Yeah, so we'll get set. I'll actually list him for 500 to try and get a quick sale. And once again, we made profit. And now, if this is you first doing bronze pack method, these 4 players you can store in the club for when they're relevant. For me, I've already got them in the club. And again, we've made profit. Let's go and take a look at some of the items that have sold so that we can have a look. That guy sold. That guy sold for 600. That centre back sold for 500. Another guy that I packed before sold for 700, and a left back sold, a right back sold for 700. Just all good things. And let's have a look at how much this item that we was watching sold for. 300 for the player healing on open bid, but we know we'll get 400 for them in general. So going back to the inform pack. If there's not an insane team of the week, I'm going to save them unless I'm desperate for the coins to upgrade my squad. Because what I would rather do is hold on to them until there's a Messi or Ronaldo in team of the week. Wait for that, bang, open it there and hope that we hit Jackpot City. You know what I mean? I think that's what we're going to do. In terms of squad battles as well, guys, just before we get out of here, I've completed my game today. I haven't had the best of times. In day 1 on Monday's games, I didn't keep any clean sheets. I won 5-4 3 times and 5-1 or 6-1 once. In Tuesday's games, I got 1 clean sheet and then another 3 games. And these 2 games here, I had to take them to extra time to get the 5 goals. I feel like EA have changed something with the way squad battles is working. I'm still getting a nice amount of points, and I think over the course of the week, I'm getting enough points to get into top 100, especially if I can up my game and manage to get myself the clean sheets as we go forwards. I'm not too far out of it right now. I'm only like 344 points outside of top 100. That's literally 1 clean sheet extra. You know, right here. If I got a clean sheet in this game here, I literally would have got 2,800 some odd points. So I would have got enough points to get me top 100. So I'm only 1 clean sheet away from top 100. And it's likely that a lot of people will start dropping off the pace. They'll miss games. They'll DC from games. They'll concede goals they shouldn't do. They might not have enough time to play it. They might not have the desire to play it. Some of these guys that are in top 100 right now might be like, yeah, I'm only going for Elite 1. That's my aim. Obviously, I'm well in Elite 1, which is very nice. But yeah, I'm hopeful to make top 100 again. Actually, the aim for me is always top 50, right? Because you get the 100k pack, 2 mega packs, and 65k coins. My aim is always top 50. After my first 2 days right now, I don't think I'm even close to good enough for top 50. I really need to step it up when Wednesday's games come. Make sure I get myself at least 2 clean sheets and just dominate the AI as best as possible. This guy as well, by the way. Look at that, 25k points for these dudes. These guys, by the way, are all playing on Ultimate. Or at least some of them are. I know the Huge Gorilla guy, which isn't the real Huge Gorilla. I know he plays on Ultimate. But yeah, like I've got 22,570 points. 14th, let's say 10th place where I finished last week. That's only 1,050, 1,070 points or so. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, 1,070 points or so ahead of me. Which again, I've lost by just not keeping clean sheets. Like I could easily have had those extra 1,000 points if I kept just 2 or 3 more clean sheets. I would have kept those extra 1,000 points. I would have been in a really good position. So over the next 2 to 3 days, up till Friday's games, I need to make damn sure I get some clean sheets just to give myself the greatest opportunity to pursue top 100 for a 3rd consecutive week. Obviously, we got 40th 2 weeks ago. We got 10th last week. And hopefully we can finish top 100 again this week. Once it gets to a point where I'm behind the pace for top 100, I'll start only going for Elite 1 and just keep cracking those rewards. But I'm happy to be top 100 squad battles right now. This, though, guys, is going to be the end of the video. I took way longer on this live section than I thought I was going to. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.